An aligned course features modules that are organized sequentially and contain the materials relevant to the course. This includes pages, quizzes, discussions, assignments, and all the activities that participants would work through in going through the course. Modules is a key feature in the Canvas learning management system. When you first enter an empty course shell, the home page defaults to the modules area. This is the same as the modules area that you can access by selecting the modules link. You can use the convenient button created to begin creating your modules, or you can use the plus module button. So as you begin to add modules to your course, the goal is to develop a system, or let me say a table of contents that is sequential and that makes sense to the course. It's intuitive. Going back to my history of rock and roll class as an example, the modules that I've created, I've named them, even listing them with numbers to let them know the number of the module, the sequence of it, and I've titled each section to be understandable, to know what area of the course they are in at that moment. Within the individual modules, the naming conventions is also a key point to consider. So in this case, the module of rock and roll in the 1960s begins with an overview and goes into various areas: folk music, Motown, the British Invasion. And within those sections of 60s rock and roll, assignments are added to the areas that they are relevant to. And each item is also named, repeating that same system of naming conventions. So all critical listening pages are exactly titled that, with the specific title following. All quizzes in this case are referred to as listening analyses. The numbering system, it's intuitive. So as you consider how you will develop your modules for your course, you keep all of this in mind. The modules area serves as, and I might be repeating myself, but as the table of contents for your course. So participants will be able to at any time go into the modules area and see how the course is fully laid out. Okay. Now, finally, a module, or let me say a course that is aligned, will also include an overview page and a summarizing page. And this can be information in those pages that is very concise, just to indicate as the participant goes into the page that they are at the beginning of the module and they have completed that module. So to begin building out your modules, create your modules that are, number one, consistent with your course learning sequence. Number two, that each module contains the various activities that participants will be working through. Number three, the naming convention is intuitive. And finally, you have the bookends to identify the beginnings, openings, and closings of your modules.